Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with my Sephora Play unboxing for March 2019, and if you guys want to see what's inside this month's play box, then keep on watching. Yes, I am back to making content on a little bit more of a consistent basis. I will still do the story time I have planned for talking about the things, but I'm sure if you guys have watched my Stitch Fix, you guys will know to look at the link in the bio of that video where I kind of give a confession of sorts. So to address every elephant in the room, yes, Ryan and I did break up, and it's one of those things where we're better off not being together. It was pretty mutually decided. Don't feel too bad for me. I just needed a little bit of headspace, a little bit of time to get my head in the right place. But I'm good now, and we're back to making content, and we're here with a subscription unboxing, so back into old habits, I guess you could say. But today I'm here with my Sephora Play, so let's go ahead and jump in and see what we have here. A lot of springtime beauty because we are shedding away the winter blues, and we can start wearing our pretty dresses for the spring and summer months coming up ahead. And these flowers are flourishing, and so our spring looks get ready for the season with this bouquet of beauty. First thing inside our play box this month is from Amika, and this is the Perk Up Dry Shampoo, which is very fitting because I need dry shampoo in the worst kind of way. So we'll go ahead and give this a little bit of a spritz up here. Ooh. So on a first impression, I really love the smell of this. I love the spritz power of this because it does give off a lot of product, it seems. And on a first impression, because my hair is super dirty because I've been going to the gym in the morning, and obviously my hair looks a little crazy because of it, in terms of how it absorbs, it leaves my hair feeling refreshed. So that's a good sign. I feel like I have tested this, but I'm not sure. But on a first impression, oh, that sucks. I'm a pretty big fan of that on a first impression. Plus, it's also like the perfect size to throw in your bag and head out the door. So already, I'm loving the convenience of that too. Next in our Sephora Play, we have here the Triple Sec Drybar 3-in-1. A huge fan of Drybar. In fact, they have made favorites videos, and they are among some of my favorite luxury and hair care products. Because I use the dry shampoo on this side of the hair, we'll go ahead and give this a little bit of a spritz on this side. It's going to be more so for those days where your hair kind of is on its last legs and you want a little bit more texture, something to kind of spruce up the hair a little bit, and also a little bit of a refresher too. I am a pretty big fan because it does seem to add a bit of volume to the hair, and I've always been a big fan of Drybar, and to retest products that I've tested literally almost 3 years ago is always fun too. Next in our Sephora Play, we have our perfume sample, and this is the Versace Bright Crystal perfume. Yuzu notes, ice accord, pomegranate, peony, magnolia. It looks like a lot of flower scents, but let's go ahead and give her a squirt here. Or 3. So I think on a first impression you are picking up a lot of those floral notes, but in the same breath, I don't hate the final scent and the final like note layer that it has. Because I'm picking up more of like that florally, but then also kind of those like citrusy scents. On a first impression, I don't think this is something I'm going to run out and go get immediately, but it is something fun and different to spice up your usual perfume samples or your usual perfume selection, if you will. It could transition you into those more beachy, summery scents, but on a first impression, I don't hate it. It's just florals. As we know, florals are not my favorites, so that's kind of one where I have a little bit of more hesitation with wanting to go out and get. But I don't hate it, so take it with a grain of salt. Next in our Sephora Play, we have here the Unseen Sunscreen from Supergoop. This is an SPF of 40 sunscreen, which I have been really bad about sun care. I've been trying to use self-tanners and not using the UV tanning beds at the gym. And I have been trying to also establish a skincare routine, and the number one step that I always forget to do, even in the winter, in the spring, in the fall, other than summer, is your SPF. So this is one that I can throw literally right before I start my makeup just to kind of make sure that you are protected, because, you know, UV protection is so important because of the risk of skin cancer and other skin issues. I am also super guilty of it. So it's one of those things that with this newfound energy and newfound sense of discovery, I guess, I've been wanting to create more habits for myself and SPF is one of them. I have been a fan of Supergoop products in the past. I just don't love how expensive they are, but if the product works and it doesn't leave my skin irritated and doesn't have that typical aloe vera smell, I would be more willing to spend the money. So this is a clean, colorless, scentless SPF. Yeah, no scent to it. Actually, yeah, no scent to it, so it doesn't have that typical banana boat smell. It seemed to absorb in pretty well, and I love the fact that it is colorless too, so you can throw it on your face, whether you are going to wear a full face of makeup or you're just going to go ahead and put a little bit of extra coverage, you know, underneath all of your makeup, or if you're just going bare face. I think this is something that it's so important. I am one myself who needs to start being an advocate for skincare and skin protection, and what better way than starting on a new creative note than with that product. The next item inside our Sephora play is a mascara from the Sephora collection. This is the LashCraft Big Volume Mascara, which I'm almost positive we've tested this before in an unboxing, but I'm not 100% sure. If I have, I will be sure to link it down below and card it up here. I'm almost like 97% sure that I've tested this before, if not another kind of Sephora mascara, and I want to say I wasn't super impressed with it, but again, I always love testing products that maybe I gave a bad first impression on, trying them again and seeing why I didn't love it, or maybe giving it a second chance. The last thing inside our Sephora play this month we have here is from NARS, and this is the bronzing powder in the shade Laguna. Even for this being sample size, this component is super bougie. Like, it has like the carton protector in there so that the component doesn't break, which I really do respect and like. That Laguna is like NARS's big staple when it comes to their bronzing collection, and this product alone is super bougie in itself. Laguna and Orgasm are like the two big combos when it comes to contouring and highlighting and like chiseling out those cheekbones. So I am really excited. I have never tested this, and I have been on the market for just a good brown matte bronzer. So I'll go ahead and swatch on the back of my hand here, which obviously finger swatches are never a good indicator. I'm swatching it on the back of my hand. I am noticing that there is some gold highlight in there. I thought Laguna was a matte bronze, but seeing that there is a little bit of shimmer in here, I'm not really mad about it, because this is a cult favorite and because it is a product that so many people love. I'm more excited just to finally see what the hype is. Feeling it on the back of my hand, it does feel pretty creamy. It seemed to blend out pretty well, and I love the fact that it's not super orange, which is a big concern when it comes to bronzers, especially one with shimmer. That was everything that was inside my Sephora play this month, so thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like my videos and if you like my content and if you like me, feel free to subscribe by hitting the button down below and getting notified when I post new unboxings and new videos, and yeah, new things coming soon. So I think overall for this month's play box, definitely a lot of products in here that seem to be either repeats or things that I have tested before, or maybe didn't give so much a fair chance the first time around, or products that I tested so long ago that maybe my perception of that said product has changed. I'm very impressed with this month's box. I think it's gearing us up for spring and helping us shed winter blues. So I think overall I'm going to give this month's box, let's go ahead and give her a B. But I will be sure to do a full blog review of all the things inside this month's box, and you can find that over the website sarahlock.com. 2H's2Ks, and I'll be sure to link all my social media profiles down below too, so you can follow me wherever I might be. I promise that eventually I will be doing that story time just to kind of catch up with you guys. I feel like that there was such a long period where I wasn't posting content consistently, and then all of a sudden I'm going to be posting all these things. But would you expect anything else from me? Because that's how I run my channel. As long as I've had the channel, you guys have seen Ryan and you guys have come to know him and like him. And unfortunately, he won't be in the videos any longer because we're no longer together. But I don't want it to be like a sad type of thing. Like, we both mutually agreed that it just wasn't best for us. This to be what this video is about, because it's something that's totally different. But know that I'm going to be back to posting some pretty consistent content, whether it be in my subscriptions, maybe favorites, and just some other things too. Obviously, we're working with a lot of new creative energy just because I feel a little bit more at ease in situations. And yeah, let me know if you like the new lens setup. I'm still playing around with it. Maybe I don't even like this content at all. I'm just going to go ahead and switch it and change it. But yeah, I feel for like the first time in probably 6 or 7 months that I feel normal. I feel that, you know, my head is in a good place. I'm surrounded by people that genuinely love and care for me. Not that I'm naysaying that at all about Ryan. That has nothing to do with him. But just surrounding myself around people that want to see me flourish, that want to see me do well. And yeah, for once I actually feel pretty good about situations and about things. And I'm starting to get more excited again about filming content. And I'm starting to feel that creative energy and getting different ideas for different things. So yeah. Now that I can get off my soapbox, thank you guys again so much for watching. Take care. Love you always. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.